Letv, formerly known as Letv, has launched their first two ambitious smartphone in January 2016. The company successfully able to propagate not only its flagship Letv Max but the mid-range offering Letv 1S too. Now, seeing the current smartphone market scenario, breaking a disruptive technology into the market is never easy. But Letv mid-range offering Letv 1S has managed to entice market with its features at bargain price. Hey everyone, this is Shipra and this is my full review of Letv Letv 1S. This is the other add-on in the long list of other existing Chinese companies. The smartphone is priced at 10,999 INR and not to be surprised, the smartphone looks a lot more premium looking at its pricing. Well, it's time to take a closer look at the smartphone. It's too good to believe metal constructed body compels you to open your internet and check the price again. Now looking around, front has trendy phablet 5.5-inch display panel, secondary snapper and notification LED is located right up on the screen, having a secondary speaker in the middle, while backlit capacitive navigation buttons located at below the display. You need to tap on them to light them up. The back panel is quite slick and top left corner is home for 13 megapixel rear shooter along with single tone LED and secondary mic. The fingerprint sensor is located a bit below, followed by Letv branding. At the bottom you will see USB Type-C port for charging, which is covered by the mono speaker grill on both sides. While 3.5mm headphone jack can be seen at the top, which is accompanied by IR blaster. You'll notice unusual white colored plastic inserts at the top and bottom chassis, and these are antenna strips placed for enhanced network reception and call quality, especially in full metal unibody smartphones. If you look around, left frame is pretty clean, just having a SIM tray for dual 4G SIM slots. One is micro and another is nano, while the volume rockers and the power key located on the right side of it. Weighed at 169 grams, the sleek device manages to feel light while holding. However, back is apparently slippery because entirely made of metal unibody and is slick, but that doesn't hold back the design and premium feel. Easily single-handed operable and fingerprint sensor is rightly placed too. The phone becomes complete package when you look at the specs, and I assure you guys won't find these specs in the similar price tag. Starting with the display, this is the one area that didn't disappoint at all. Following the phablet trends, the phone boasts 5.5-inch 1080p display, which is a bright, vivid and sharp display. It is well protected by Corning Gorilla Glass 3. Color reproduction is excellent and visibility is reasonably legible under sunlight. Viewing angles are great and touch is very smooth. Overall, a well-balanced display. Now, just like the display, the performance is also not under question. Letv 1S packs an octa-core Helio X10 chipset, which is clocked at 2.2 GHz. Multitasking, app launching, shuffling between apps were never bothered me during my usage. Gaming performance was also up to the mark and satisfactory. Storage front has 3GB RAM and 32GB ROM, which is non-expandable. RAM is pretty much capable of handling everything you throw at it. Well, the benchmark score says it all. I played few GPU heavy games and I'm happy to report that it didn't stumble even for a moment. The smartphone has performed masterly in regular usage and is competent enough to knock out its counterparts concerning performance. Overall, I would say Letv 1S is one of the best performing smartphone in this price segment. Despite good performance, I couldn't ignore the fact of major heating issues with the device. You cannot spend more time on call, it starts getting warm, and if the calls go long, your ears will burn. You put it in charge and it heats up. Forget about long gaming sessions. Within 1-2 minutes of gaming, it starts burning like hell. The phone seems great until the time you keep it in the showcase. Now coming to fingerprint sensor, it is not very snappy I would say, but yes, 98% accurate. Positioning is perfect and quite easy to use. You can also click selfies using your fingerprint sensor. On the software front, it runs Android 5.0.2 Lollipop with Letv own user interface, EUI 5.5. This gives a fresh, complete, bloatware-free experience. You'll not see many preloaded apps except a few Yahoo Weather, My Letv or OK Remote Control. You'll find toggle screen by tapping recent tabs button, rather traditional swiping down method. It looks like completely inspired by iOS style. Necessary shortcuts such as torch, calculator, screenshots, alarm, calendar with the usual shortcuts, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, hotspot, GPS, etc. Now audio output from the speaker was efficiently loud and managed to play clear notes. It's a mono speaker, so music plays through the only right side of the speaker grill. Now coming to camera, the smartphone features 13 megapixel rear and 5 megapixel front shooter. Camera application does have a very fresh touch and is clean. You don't get many options to play on with except one or two like slow motion, panorama and video. I really miss the beauty mode in this one and HDR of course. Surprisingly, when put on test, outcome wasn't satisfactory. Rear camera could take paceable images which were not true to colors, and you can see the pixelation while zooming out. Forget low light, even in daylight photography, images looked either washed out or with not at all accurate colors. Since the phone doesn't have HDR or night mode, it terribly failed in capturing details. Images were too noisy. On top of everything, it doesn't have beauty mode, so selfies weren't that great too. However, despite having so many flaws, it can record 4K videos very well. It seems that camera specs are for papers only, and it came out to be a major disappointment for me. Now coming to battery life, the smartphone sports a non-removable 3000 mAh battery inside. It lasted for around 7-8 hours on regular days usage. It supports fast charging and it validates this statement as well. I was able to charge device from 11% to 100% in 1 hour 15 minutes. No doubt, phone charging speed is very fast, but it drains out quickly too. However, 10 minutes of continuous gaming could consume around 10% battery, which is a fair deal. With great specs and metal body, Letv NS is evidently trying to fit into the desirability of the consumer. They eliminated NFC, of course, to push down the cost. However, Letv isn't the only company to do so, but they very well kept quality and cost abreast. Keep your expectations realistic and don't expect it to perform like a phone priced twice of it. I don't see if the phone has made any compromises. So absolutely my recommendation goes for it if you are okay with the camera performance and heating issues. Rest, I don't see if the phone has made any compromises. Thanks for watching guys, I hope this was a helpful review for you. Stay tuned for upcoming reviews like that, and for that you need to click like and subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great time.